This is Today in Nashville, a celebration of the people, places, and things that make Music City a great place to live. Now your hosts, Kelly Sutton and Carole Sullivan.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. It's Wednesday.
You know what that means.
Hello.
Wind Down Wednesday. Happy Wind Down Wednesday to you. We are going to help you figure out how to pick the rosé that you are going to love.
The rosé of your dreams.
The rosé of your dreams. Jimmy, our wine guy with Bonfi Wines, gave a great tip, because sometimes you go in the rosé aisle and you're like, no idea.
Let's be real, we pick it by the label. If it's a pretty bottle, I'm like, yeah, that one.
True story.
So true.
True story.
All right,
so,
we're going to break that down. We've got good music on the show, so much good music. First up, Stephanie Urbina Jones, and as she mixes her Latin roots with her love of country music, we're so glad she's back. She has a new album out, and she's performing a song for us in just a few minutes.
Very cool. And St. Patrick's Day is 10 days away. Chloe Agnew is here, and she is getting us in the Irish spirit. One of the original members of the Celtic Women. She's performing at this year's Music City Irish Fest. She's amazing, such a love, and she's going to perform for us first.
Beautiful voice. Get ready for that.
Danny boy.
Did you call your husband?
I hope he can watch.
He needs to watch.
Probably in a meeting.
Well, we'll record it and make sure that he knows. And we have a little challenge today in our Super Home Surplus kitchen. We're learning the proper way to shuck oysters. It's not easy, and we are getting lessons from the experts at Fin and Pearl. And then we're going to eat these oysters, and they look delicious.
Okay, I'm really pumped because Perry has given me a lot of confidence. I've never had an oyster in my life. It's nothing.
You've never eaten one?
No, ma'am.
Are you really?
Yes.
That is, well, when I talked to you earlier.
I know, because I like to try lots of things.
You do.
But
when I talked to you earlier, you were like, oh, yeah, I'm not an oyster person. And I thought it was because you tried them and didn't like them, but you've not even tried them.
No, I've never tried one. And Perry says, I've changed lives. He's ready to change ours.
Those were his words.
Yes.
Those were his words. I have changed many lives.
So let's talk about The Voice. The Voice, the blind auditions continued this week. So our Voice insider, Megan Lindsay, is back. We're pumped about that. She picked a couple people who really stood out to her this week. Look at you with your big hair color,
Megan.
She look adorable? I am loving
cute.
that. She's always she tries, talk about trying things.
Yeah.
She just goes for it with her hair and her look. And I'm always so
so
jealous.
Cute. I know, same.
Love it. How pumped was your house last night?
My house was super pumped because my father-in-law drove from Atlanta so that he could watch the Preds game, and they won.
Yeah, he's got to go to every game now.
Yes.
He's the lucky charm.
The good luck charm.
Preds are winning so much right now. It is officially historic.
Yes, it is.
They beat the Dallas Stars yesterday.
Yes, 2-0, and it became the 9th win in a row for the Preds. That is their longest streak ever. It's the second longest streak in the NHL this season. They are looking so good, and Mike Fisher back on the ice. I mean, all is right with the world again.
You know what? Momentum in March is a good thing. Keep that momentum going
All right, we're going from men's hockey to the women's Olympic hockey, the USA team that won the gold. Well, they have been everywhere. They have not slowed down since their historic win.
They're just living their best life.
Look at this.
I mean, they have been on all the shows. So, like, more shows, more shows, more shows. Tonight Show, Jimmy Fallon, The Ellen Show, meeting the cast of Saturday Night Live. I love that they just all do it together, and they're having the best time. And I'm enjoying.
Where are we going next?
Right?
Where are we going? They need to come here. The invitation is open, ladies, if anyone is watching or knows somebody.
I'm sure they will. They would love to come to Smashville.
Yes.
I'm sure of it.
Come on in.
Okay, another thing that's just warming our heart is the little girl who saw Michelle Obama's portrait at the Smithsonian National Portrait Gallery. She was in awe of it.
Yes.
And it was just the most, look at this picture.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Just pause to take it in.
This is 2-year-old Parker Curry, who had the cutest reaction seeing Michelle Obama's portrait. Now, she stood there with her mouth open. Guess what? She got to meet the First Lady and have a dance party with her. Michelle posted this on Twitter and said, maybe one day I'll proudly look up at a portrait of you.
Stop.
I know.
Oh my gosh, I'm going to cry. Michelle.
All the feels.
I miss you.
And look at those pants. She was like, did you see those pants she had on? Those were awesome.
Everything about, like, I must be really emotional. Like,
Take a drink.
The tears are like right here.
Okay.
On just about everything.
Well, get ready.
Of course, I got something in my eyes.
That might be it.
That's why I'm wearing my glasses.
That's probably it. Tomorrow is International Women's Day, and to celebrate, Mattel is coming out with some new dolls.
Super into this. Mattel created 2 lines of Barbies called Inspiring Women. How cool is this? And Shiro is another line they're doing. It's based on historical figures, inspirational contemporary women ranging from Amelia Earhart, Chloe Kim, all just
Isn't that cool?
amazing, amazing women.
Chloe
And listen,
Kim.
if you do not follow Barbie Style on Instagram, I'm just going to say you should do it.
Listen, I'm obsessed. You turned me onto this morning. Legitimately one of my favorite now Instagram things to stalk. Barbie Style has better style than I do.
Right? So my high school friend is a photographer for it, and I was like, Barbie?
Like
I'm not Barbie.
You're photographing Barbie.
Love. It is gutsy. It's cool. It's a
Yes.
whole new thing. I love it so much.
Super
So
cute.
anyway, all right, the Instapot. You know, it's like it was the big hot gift over Christmas.
Yeah.
And continues to gain steam. Well, probably not slowing down now. As a food blogger is making dreams come true, he figured out how to make wine in an Instapot.
Okay, listen to this. Blogger David Murphy has a degree in biology. He's legit. He made this wine using a 64-ounce bottle of grape juice, 1 cup of granulated sugar, and 5-gram packet of red wine yeast. It took 48 hours to cook in the Instapot and an additional 8 days of bottling and storing so it could fully ferment.
Wow.
That looks disgusting. It looks like
No.
that
That's
looks
so, I had the total opposite reaction. I was like, oh, it looks good.
That looked like the biggest sugary disaster. Jimmy is shuddering around the corner. Jimmy is
Hey,
like,
Jimmy,
"Oh,
your wines are nice, but I love this Instapot.
No.
It's so good. 48 hours in the Instapot, and then I let it ferment on the counter.
I'll do." You love anything that ferments. That's what it is. It's just like the kimchi. If
It's
you let her
true.
ferment something, she's always.
It's true. I'm always telling my kids to have kraut. Have some kraut.
She just likes to
Good for your
ferment.
belly.
All it is. Okay, you know that you've done this before. You get a nice glass of wine, get a little tipsy. Next thing you know,
You're on Amazon.
you're on Amazon.
Or Nordstrom.
And you've been shopping drunk online.
Oh my gosh. Well, apparently Americans have a real nasty habit. It is a $1 billion drinking and shopping problem.
Billion?
In the B's. That's how much money Americans are spending, adults, and they admit to regularly shopping while tipsy. So, do you have any shopping regrets? Do you fall into this category?
Yeah, no, I've done that for sure. But the thing is, it's always something that I wanted already.
You just needed that
I just
liquid
did
courage.
the buy now, and
Right.
I was like, boom. And then it came, and I'm like, yeah, I bought that. And I love the fact that I did it. I just probably would have thought more about it.
Not have done it
Right.
before.
My neighbor, though, you know who I'm talking about. You know, I'm looking at you, Mandy. She will tell me. She'll be like, girl, I bought a bunch of stuff, and I don't even know what's coming. And then the boxes start to come.
Goodness, there's a program for that.
It's kind of like Christmas. Yeah, it's called Amazon Prime. That's exactly what it is. So get it there, 2-day free
Called
shipping.
One click.
One click.
click.
You got it.
Okay, well, speaking of buying, but you can't do it online, but I'm
Hi,
sure
Erica.
people have done it after a few. Producer Erica extraordinaire.
There she is.
You would drink this stuff, wouldn't you?
I would.
Yes, she
If I
would.
had a straw.
Okay, it is Pancake Pantry is finally making our dreams come true. They are selling their syrup. Okay,
at that.
why is Pancake Pantry so good? For 1,001 reasons, but one of them is they make their own syrup. So now, for the first time ever, you can buy their syrup
Yes.
and take it home.
But you know what? Here's the trick. You have to warm it
there.
up. Well, you have to warm it up too, because theirs is usually pretty warm when they say, you know, cold syrup is a bad deal. So if you buy it,
gotcha.
take it, warm it up. And they now have a camera. If you're worried about how long the line is, you can log on and see. They've got a line camera to see if it's wrapped around the building. or
Pancake
not.
Cam.
Yes.
Pancake Cam. And so it's at the bottom of their website. Scroll down, you can see if people are in line.
$9.95.
$9.95
Yeah.
Pancake Pantry.
There you go.
Good times.
We've got more stuff
What
coming
else do
in.
you have, Miss Erica? Here we
Well,
go. Well, we're going to wait. We're going
This
to wait.
is so cool. If you have any big events coming up, mark your calendar for this. You can either trade a dress in or buy a gown for super cheap this coming Saturday. This is pretty awesome.
I love this. It's called Love the Dress Prom Dress Swap and Shop event.
Yeah.
So Saturday, March 10th from 8 to 3 o'clock. It's happening at Gate Community Church, Carruthers Parkway in Franklin. Saturday morning. There you go. You see the hours. Now, you can go online and pre-register if you want. You can trade in a dress, or you can buy a gown between 10 and 20 bucks.
Wow.
Very, very cool. All
That is
proceeds
cool.
benefit Grace Works of Franklin, and it's right there in Carruthers.
And they do
How
so
cool.
much.
Look at this.
I'm excited.
Spring cleaning.
Oh, that's
it's that time.
hardwood floor cleaner.
Yes,
Look
it
at that.
is.
Okay.
So this is a local company that is selling these cleaners. How cool is that?
Yeah.
It is non-toxic and supposed to be good for you to use. It's Denise Vaughn. She makes these non-toxic products, and she makes them right here in Nashville.
The line is called Joyful Vibes. Love the name. They're organic, essential oil based, and they smell really, really good. I was smelling this one, the kids all-purpose, and I'm in love with it. Don't squirt it at the camera. Are you gonna squirt it?
No,
don't
on
do
the
that.
floor, right?
Oh, that's a floor cleaner. Yeah,
It's
this
a
one.
floor cleaner.
Oh, this one smells.
I love it.
awesome.
It smells so good.
But look, you can see right through
And
it.
this is
too.
really the wave because you're trying to get all the chemicals out of your food.
Right.
So more and more people are trying to get the chemicals out of their cleaning products. So it does a great job. Joyful vibes. Support Nashville.
Love it.
Denise Vaughn is making them non-toxic organic cleaning products. 10% off with the promo code Today in Nashville. DeniseVaughn.com. Very cool.
Denise,
I love
you're
it.
awesome. Thanks for
And
doing
I like
that.
that's not a skimpy bottle.
Yeah, no,
You know,
it's
it's
a
not
big
like a
bottle.
little thing.
Right.
It's like, yeah.
The smell of this one is so good. All right.